Morning, everybody. Since I'm not going to be there today, I just wanted to get class kicked off by going over a couple of things. First of all, if any of you are ever having problems on this blend site, this blend spacing, you need to get to the link for any one of the items. When you open these items, I'll go ahead and open one of the videos from last night. When you open these items, you will see to the right of your screen, in towards the bottom of the screen right here, you'll see a little eye. When you click that eye, a panel will open up and it will take you to the URL that you can then copy and paste into a different browser or into a different frame, a different tab if you need to try and get at the resource. So I just wanted to point that out to you, that is that's available. I also wanted to talk for a minute about note taking. I know I don't always provide cards. I'm trying to get to the point where we can make decisions, where you can make decisions as to what to write into a video note-taking guide. Basically, the best way to think about it is this. If you need the information, if the information is new to you, if you were to have a quiz on this the next day, what information from the video do you think you could use if you had your notes next to you to solve the type of problems they're doing in the video? So when we're watching a video like this, I would probably write down what the lesson is about. But there are times when, and I'll turn the volume down here, where there's this review panel, whether it's in LearnZillion or some of the other ones. And if this really is review and you've seen it again and again and again, I'm not sure I'd worry about getting every little sentence or piece of information down that's being put in front of you. The definition of subtraction I could see would be important because this video is about subtraction. These pieces, if like for instance, I'm going to pause it here, you probably don't know this. This is something you may want to put into your notes. So I'd like to get to the point where you as students are able to make decisions regarding exactly what should go into your notes and what shouldn't go into your notes. And this is a learning process and it takes time, but I think it's an important skill to have going forward. I also wanted to take a look at the kind of problems we've been working on, and I just want to present the information in maybe a little bit different of a way. I like to present math and like to look at it from different standpoints because we all think a little bit differently. So if I'm going to take a look at the type of problems we've been doing, obviously some are really straightforward. If I start at 5 on the number line and I add 2, I'm going to be adding by moving to the right 2 places and ending up at 7, obviously. I think it's also obvious that if I start at 6 and I add a negative number, the adding of a negative number is going to push me down in this direction, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. And so adding negative moves you in the negative direction. Really, one of the ways of thinking about this is if you have a positive sign out front, if you have an addition sign out front, you can simply take the sign that is on the number and rewrite this double-signed expression with one sign. So when you have an addition sign out front, it's telling you to do what's in here. When you have a subtraction or a negative sign out front, as in this case where I'm starting at 7 and I'm subtracting 8, I'm going in the subtraction direction, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'm ending up at -1. When you're subtracting, you're actually reversing what's going on in the parentheses. So for instance, if you see a subtraction sign out here, you could simply take the number that's in parentheses, rewrite it, and change the sign that's on it. So for instance, if I had 7 minus 8, I don't know why somebody would write it this way, and you think to yourself, well, it's understood that this is a positive 8. Well, you can remove the parentheses and just apply the subtraction sign because it's taking that positive and turning it into a minus. The same with this problem. Subtraction is actually the negative or subtraction sign out front actually means take the opposite of what's inside the parentheses. Here you had a plus 8, so take the opposite of 8 and you have minus 8. Here you have a negative 12. Take the opposite of negative 12, the opposite of negative 12, and write it, and you get plus 12. So if you have a minus out front, just change the sign that's in between and rewrite the problem. If you have a plus outside, use the sign that's in between. So here we would actually have 9 plus 12, and obviously I haven't left myself enough number line to do that, but obviously I'd have to go out here to 21. So that may be another way of looking at it. This subtraction, or this minus sign that's out front, is actually saying take the opposite of what's in the parentheses. So I know the video kind of introduced it in a different way, but I also wanted to throw this idea out in front of you. Alright, today what you're going to be working on is you're going to be doing some, hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. What you're going to work on is a few problems on subtracting integers, and I have the answer key that I will provide below, and you'll be able to check as to how well you understand how to subtract sign numbers. Once that is done, once you've done a few of those problems, I'd like you to leave at least 8 or 9 minutes in the class period to go ahead and watch this video. So after you've watched this video that I've just made, you're going to do some of these problems that were on that worksheet. We'll check those answers, and then you'll sit back and watch this, and please check the homework calendar tonight for what we're working on this weekend. Alright, again, sorry I can't be there, but email me with any questions, and anybody who needs to take a retest, stop in on Monday morning, and I look forward to seeing you guys then. Alright, thanks. Have a good weekend.